Hi everyone, this is Frank Westfall, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make automatic shutdown timers for Windows like these. These are just little batch files that you can double click and then they will run a command which starts a timer that will shut down the computer after the certain amount of time that you've specified has elapsed. These are really handy for shutting down your computer automatically if you're watching a movie or listening to music while you're in bed, or if you want to limit your screen time. You can just hit one of these files, the timer will start, and when that timer is done, the computer will automatically shut down, and hopefully you'd be asleep by then. But if you were trying to limit your screen time, it would also tell you, hey, now it's time to go to sleep. I use these all the time because I like listening to music or watching documentaries before I go to sleep, and so I just hit one of these timers, and usually I'm asleep before it goes off, but if it goes off before I'm asleep, then I know I'm done on the computer for the day. All right, here we go. So the first thing you want to do is open File Explorer and check your view settings because we need to see the file extension name here, and you want to have this box checked, file name extension. Make sure that's checked. Then you can put these files anywhere, but I like to have them on my desktop. So I'm going to close this and just make a new text document. This one is going to be a 1-minute shutdown timer. So that's what I'm going to call it. Then double click it, and then as I mentioned, these are just batch files, and a batch file is just a command that is in a file format, and when you double click it, it runs the command in command prompt automatically, and it happens really fast. Sometimes you can't even see the command prompt screen come up, but that's all it's doing. So then we just put the command in there, and the command is shutdown, all one word, space dash s space dash t space, and then we're going to specify the amount of time in seconds. Because this one's a 1-minute shutdown timer, the seconds are going to be 60. And then we hit File, Save, and then close it. Now we change the file type. We go to Rename, and the file extension on this is txt, which is a text file. And this is why we changed the view settings, because we have to be able to see the extension here. So instead of txt, we go .bat. That's fine. Say yes. And now this is a 1-minute shutdown timer for this computer. I'll click it, and you can see Windows will shut down in 1 minute. You're about to be signed out. Now, there's a way to abort this as well, and I'm actually just going to abort it in command line. And the command is shutdown. Log off is canceled. So now that I've aborted that shutdown, I'm going to make a couple more of these. This would be a really handy one if you're walking out the door. Of course, you can always go down here and just shut down. It's pretty easy. I just don't like hovering. If I'm walking out the door, it's just bam, I walk out the door. I aborted that shutdown as well. But what I really like is a 30-minute timer, a 60-minute timer. I'm just going to make those. So new text document, double click into it, shutdown space dash s space dash t, and then seconds. So for 30 minutes, that's going to be 30 times 60, 1800, I believe. Yep. So 1800 seconds. We'll save that one. And then rename it. This is going to be 30-minute shutdown timer. And then we have to change the file extension. So instead of .txt, it goes .bat. Yes. And then I'm going to make a 60-minute one. Shutdown space dash s space dash t, and 60 minutes times 60, that's going to be 3600. 3600 seconds equals 60 minutes. Save, close, rename. 60-minute shutdown timer dot BAT. Say yes. And then I'm going to also make a batch file that will abort these. So if you hit one of these and you decide you don't want the computer to shut down, you can just double click the abort and then the shutdown timer is canceled. So now we can just run these, just verify everyone works. You're about to be signed off. So Windows will shut down in 30 minutes. I'm going to abort that one. Log off is canceled. And then I'll do the 60-minute one. You're about to be signed out. Windows will shut down in 60 minutes. That's good. I'll abort that one. And then the 90-minute one. Just verify they all work. You're about to be shut down in 90 minutes. So they all work. And then we're just going to take this shutdown space /A command and also make a batch file out of that. So new text document shutdown space /A. Save that and rename it. Abort shutdown .bat. Save that, and then we'll just test that. Just check the process. 30 minutes shut down, but we don't want that. Maybe we change our mind and we've aborted the process. And then these are pretty sweet if you just have them in the corner somewhere where you know what the timing is on them. So it's successive, 1 minute, 30 minutes, 60 minute, 90 minute, whatever. You just memorize that. And say you're sitting here watching YouTube or something and you say, yep, I want to go to sleep in 30 minutes. Hit that and just continue watching. And I'm going to run this 1 minute one and show you an actual shutdown so you can see it shut down. It's just a normal shutdown. We're going to click the automatic shutdown for 1 minute. And there goes the shutdown. You'll see all the lights go dim on the laptop in a second, except for the charging. And it's off. So that's it for this short video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. I do try to answer them. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and hit the like button. I appreciate it very much, and it helps these videos get reached by other people. Thank you.